high in Colorado. Doodle.
I hope you can cook better than you sing.
Good morning, folks. Good morning, YouTube people. Homages to my Mrs. Old Guy. So I decided I'm going to do a new little series here called Blue Plate Specials, and I'm going to kind of concentrate on the 1950s. And I'm going to go through breakfast, lunch, and dinners. And this is going to be the first installment, breakfast. There's going to be a bunch of those, but this is the first one, breakfast. And today we're going to do orange juice, coffee. We're going to do pancakes, eggs, bacon, hash browns, and toast. And we're going to get that together, and then I'll talk a little bit about prices and the difference between then and now. So we'll be back, and I'll get this stuff rolling. Okay, so one of the things I'm sure you've noticed when you get bacon from a restaurant, it's always nice and straight, cooked just right. Well, a lot of times they put it on a baking sheet and cook it in the oven, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it in, and I'll be back. Okay, now we're going to talk about hash browns. I grated this last night, put it in water. Actually, I drained the water 2 or 3 times, and I just let it sit in the fridge overnight. I got rid of all that starch. Then I dried it off with some paper towels. It's still a little bit damp, but it's reasonably dry. Into the pan, and I'm just not going to touch it. A little bit of salt and pepper. And that's it. We're going to let these go. So we'll be back and move on to the next part. Okay, so the next part of this breakfast is the pancake. We're going to get it rocking. And I'm just going to make one nice pancake here. The breakfast, I did a lot of looking. You would either get 1 or 2 hot cakes, and it wasn't uncommon to get buckwheat cakes. But in this case, we're just going to go ahead and use buttermilk pancake mix. Okay, we're going to get that rocking, and we're going to get an egg started here in just a second. We'll be back. Okay, last part of this is a couple of eggs. And sunny side up was pretty popular back then, and so was over easies. So I think that's what I'm going to go with on these is over easies, and we'll be back. There you have it, a standard, well, one of the standard breakfasts that you would get in the 1950s. You got your buttered toast, 3 pieces of bacon, 2 eggs, hash browns, orange juice, coffee, and a pancake. And this meal would cost you between an average of 95 cents and $1.25, depending on the region and so forth. So, hey, looks like a pretty good breakfast to me, and I'm hungry, so I'm going to get at it. But you can stick around and come back for the next installment, and we'll see what breakfast we come up with on my Blue Plate Specials. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
I'm not cleaning that crap up.
I've got those video dishes blues.
Please stop singing.